What's going on, everybody? What's up, Barry? Just got off work, 5:30. Was it 7-ish? Yeah. Well, it's 7 here. I don't know. I don't know what time zone you're in, but yeah, it's 7 o'clock here. Waiting for your girl. 10 more minutes. Nice. Hi, Hayes, as always. She's in voice chat. Well, she will be. But yeah. Last case of John Morley. So, quick recap. I'm a little embarrassed about this. I got this game back in mid-November, but they told me I wasn't allowed to play it till the release, which was on the 25th of November. So, yeah. Oops. This has kind of been on the back burner, and it looks interesting. I'm actually excited about this one. However, I did read some bad reviews. I'm going to try my best to just ignore those bad reviews and take it as what it is. It's 6 there. Okay, so you're only an hour behind me. No worries. That's cool. Anyway, like I said, Hayes is here. Hello, Hayes.
Hello?
Let's get to this.
Alright.
Let me do one thing real quick. Where I do this. Nope, that is the wrong button. Yeah. I like to one second, Hayes. I like to show everybody that I got nothing up my sleeve. I got the game here, and I've never once played it before. You can see there's no runtime whatsoever, so play. Alright, did I see what?
On the Game Awards last night, the new trailer for The New Forest.
No.
Nor did I. I completely missed it. But apparently there is a new forest.
Again?
There's a whole new trailer.
Again?
Yes. And I haven't watched it yet, but I thought we could watch that later.
Absolutely. I would love to watch that together. Get some reactions. Alright. There's no sound because I'm tabbed out. Let's see what happens. Yes, it's a detective novel. Or novel, jeez. It's not a detective novel. Thank God. I don't play novel games. Fuck that. Detective game with a noir style. And I enjoy that. I like the old classic look of everything. Lock frames, V-Sync on, yes. Air freshener love, fuck you, Harry. Harry. You know, where was Harry 3-4 years ago when I was at my, no, it was probably more than that. 4-5 years ago when at the height of my streaming. Because Harry just comes in looking for a good time, like, whoa, let's do this, let's stream, everyone hit that like. I need you then, buddy. Now I'm only like once, maybe twice a week. Gotta love the guy though, right? Okay, GPU is skyrocketing, so let's see what this does. Alright, so that sends it to 80. Well, you have me now. And I appreciate you being here. I really do, man. You've been too kind. Display. No. So in the menu, I'm working off of like an 80% GPU usage, but my CPU is still fucking sky high. Oh shit! I didn't. I don't have my stream on my phone. My bad. Give me 1 second to do that. Well, good for you, man. You know, let's see, what year is it? It's 2025. 4 years ago, I was actually worried I was gonna be living in my car for a while. I really thought that was gonna happen, and I got a stroke of luck, and when that luck ran out, I got another stroke of luck, so you just gotta keep rolling, you know what I mean? Seems like you made it out good. But yeah, I understand the troubles. So you got not a missus, but a miss at least, and you're working. That's fucking awesome, man. Alright, there we go. Play. New game. Whoa, okay. Please don't load. He woke with this. He woke with it right off the bat. This doesn't sound good. No more drugs for me? Oh, sweet. I didn't know about that. See, I've always been an alcoholic. I never touched the hard stuff. Well, I mean the hard liquor, but not the hard drugs. Four walls.
Congratulations, Harry.
No, that's
awesome.
fucking awesome, dude. Like, I know it's like a cliche, but about fucking time. You know what I mean? In your life, you seem like you're around my age too. No, that's beautiful. You were able to figure it all out. Yeah, yeah, that's that particular substance is something else. Whoa, wait, you're 40. Holy fuck.
Wow. Nice.
Not for nothing, but meth heads usually look a lot older than they look, and I've seen some images of you. You don't look 47, so at least you got that going, right? Alright, I need to read this because it is atrocious. The very first comma, he awoke with a start. That's not proper English. Heart pounding in his chest. The cold earth beneath him unfamiliar and damp. Darkness surrounded him, thick and oppressive. The kind that swallowed every sound except his own ragged breathing. He tried to gather his thoughts, but they were scattered, lost in the fog of confusion and fear. Where was he? How had he gotten here? His leg trembled as he forced himself to stand, the weight of the unknown terror pressing down on him. Somewhere in the depths of the trees, he could hear it. Something was following him. Probably main China. I did not look into this game whatsoever, but one of the reviews that was really critical about this game is that they relied too much on AI. So I'm hoping that it's just an AI situation, but we'll see. I really hope the voices aren't too heavily dubbed with AI, but we'll see. The trailer seemed good. Time buries all truth beneath shadows, but the past always has a way of clawing its way back to the surface, demanding to be heard, no matter the cost. Okay, so far, maybe it's because I lowered the, Whoa!
My candle's on acid.
Oh, I remember that one. Sensitivity. We're gonna get that down to half. There we go.
Where am I?
What's a train car to the face amongst friends? Alright, we're gonna get that down even more. Make it 0.3. 0.2, I guess it is. Don't make me change my DPI on my mouse. I hate doing that. Alright, that's good. Alright, this is eerily.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
Eerily blue? Is that a. Eerily? Eerily? It's blue. Babadi babada. That's Jammer with the titties. I remember that. Okay, so this is unimpressive so far. I mean, by today's standards. I don't mean to bash the devs, but this is 2025. You can create a better atmosphere with the weekend. Buffering? Oh yeah, no, I just noticed it on my phone. Yep, buffering. Why is it buffering? I'm not losing. Am I losing frames? Hang on. Nope, it's not OBS. No, it's definitely buffering on my phone as well. Is it my internet connection? It might be. Let's see. What can I close real quick? buffering? Why does it keep buffering? Hey, are you getting the buffering?
No. Seems fine on my end.
Alright. No, I'm seeing it on my phone,
I
which is
shouldn't have
not
taken
using
such
my
a risk.
internet. It's back now. What risk? Why is that tree white? God, the sensitivity is still too high. Might have been a YouTube hiccup. That happens. They tend to deprioritize the small channels. That's fine. But everything said it was outputting on my end, so who knows? Oh, shade fell there. Whatever. Can I run? I can run. Neat.
That sound. It's coming from the river.
Yes, that's what water sounds like. Thank you. Fuck you and your air fresheners, alright, man? Is this even a river? It's like a creek. I guess it counts. Creek, not a crick. Fuck you, Pennsylvania. I like Pennsylvania, I'm just joking.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy.
If what? Just taking a casual stroll through the Blue Forest. Buffering again? Not for me. Okay, yep, for me. What the fuck? Why? Why is it buffering? It's not a computer issue, it's not a network issue. It might be GPU. Alright, let me lower the settings. Oh shit. It's my own voice on my own stream now. Gotta lower that. Alright, window mode, that's all good. Graphics. We did that. Oh, that's even worse. Now it's all bright. Alright, GPU.
I know it's hidden somewhere in this forest.
Yeah, we know. GPU is not being maxed. CPU is fucking fine. Memory's fine. GPU, yeah. Network. Did it a couple times. It's good now. Well, we're gonna have to run on low settings for now. Hopefully it'll.
I should be able to see its light
continue
soon.
to- Wait, is this a trail? Yeah, this is a trail. Trail kind of it. Oh, no, it doesn't. Here it is. God.
At last. I can gather my strength and plan out.
Alright. Sorry, this is just painful though. This settings. How about a little bit better? Global illumination. Keep that down. Shadows. Keep that down. That's fine. Textures. Let's bump that up to medium effects. Selections. Fuck that. Foliage. Fuck that. Seeing quality plus. Alright, so we'll turn effects to medium. Let's do that. See what runs. Now, in menus, I'm running my GPU at 100%. What the fuck is that? Now I'm at 94%. Oh, God damn it. I hate poorly
Face that
optimized
monstrous
games.
thing.
See how that door is just black? Yeah. Whatever. We're gonna run it at low, I guess. Shame. Oh, maybe the door. Oh, the door's. Oh, Jesus! Hi there, Mr. Beardy. That was loud. Last day in the hospital. The piercing light of the morning sun. Okay, and wow, they two different images because Now the paragraph's all reformatted. The piercing light of the morning sun stirred John from his restless sleep. For months, strange nightmares had plagued him, and even the strongest sedatives couldn't dull the weird visions that haunted him. Haunted his mind. I really need to stop doing that. I swear to God, I'll never be able to be a narrator, simply because I can't read out loud. Another day in this wretched hospital. His wounds still ached, but he felt no regret. Despite the accident, he brought the crippled culprit. God, learn English, Dark. Despite the accident, he brought the culprit of these ghastly crimes to justice. After all, isn't that the duty of any good private detective? No! That's actually quite the contrary. A PI is supposed to investigate, figure out, and let law enforcement decide with evidence, not intervene.
The name's John Morley, private detective, and today is a momentous day. After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blasted nurses, and being pumped full of enough medicine to fell an ox, today I'm finally free. Who would have thought that the case of the Red Shoes murder would end the way it did? A stormy night, soaked to the skin, wrestling that brainless killer on a rooftop. Then a slip and a 5-story plunge.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go.
What?
I have placed your belongings on the table. Oh, and a lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began.
Can I lower the brightness on this? This is just too fucking white. Brightness. There we go. And that ruined the audio. Great.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
You know what this reminds me of? And, you know, forgive me to devs or whatever. This reminds me of like an early 2000s game. Although the movement of the character while it's waiting for a prompt of conversation is nice. But no, this is a dated looking game at best.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
That's not how that works, but okay.
So I'm better now.
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
She moves around
Now,
like
if you'll
she's had
excuse
too
me,
much caffeine.
I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
New key clue unlocked. What's this? I
Audio's
can't.
a little low.
What?
Said the game audio's a little low. I was having trouble hearing it.
Oh. Yeah, that's because I lowered the desktop audio again for Halo. Fucking A. This should be better. Alright, medical discharge. Attendee. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, whatever. How do I? Thank you.
That's me, the Bloodhound Morley.
That is the weakest looking business card I've ever seen. Literally looked like he just shoved that in his typewriter. Alright.
Story of my life. Nearly broke.
Yep.
Blimey, it's nearly noon. I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
Seriously, it's really fucking bright in here. Alright, get me out
I'm not ready. I better get dressed. The hospital gown that ties in the back doesn't exactly scream professional.
Trying to leave without getting dressed achievement. Nice.
Trench coat and fedora hat. Every detective's must have. These do a fine job of hiding any belly. You can't complain about that. Well-structured shoulders, nicely padded. Gives off an air of authority. Keeps the crooks wary and catches the ladies' eyes.
So, let me get this straight. I put my overcoat on first, and my hat, then my pants, then my jacket, and now my shirt.
Looks brand new. The collar's pristine.
Makes sense to me. Oh.
I should get myself a pair of derbies. Or brogues. They're much more comfortable. Besides, if I slipped, it was because of those damned hard soles.
That didn't line up with the subtitles.
I usually use the Windsor knot.
Regular Windsor? Wait, hold up. Did you just say I regularly use the Windsor knot? You mean you tie your tie like a tie? See, I do a double Windsor, but you know, it's just me. I'm gonna leave now. This is ridiculous. Hey, look, pills. I already read this. Alright, what else do you want from me again? What I forget? This.
So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all. Seems she's still got a soft spot for me.
Cute.
Could there be a chance I might win her over?
I mean, she came to your hospital and cleaned your clothes? That sounds like a win to me, buddy. How do I leave? Can I fucking leave? Come on. But,
No, you're stuck
There's
forever.
notes from Damn it, Penny.
Some detective you are.
Don't blame her, though. I'm a right
Can't
mess.
even leave your own room.
I've managed to lose the only two things that kept me grounded. Her sound advice, always spot on, and the faint hope that she might dump Peter and give me a chance.
yeah, fuck Peter. Who's Peter? Investigate every corner of your hospital room. Wait, I got an achievement for unlocking the fucking whatever game. Seriously though, it is way too bright in here. I really hope the rest
I
of the
better
game's
hurry
not
up.
this bright.
Just like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
Look, drugs. Hi there. Can you talk? You can't. Bye. Bye there.
Alright, let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
Yeah, whatever. So what is it? Was it a mental hospital? Was it a regular hospital? I don't fucking know. I'm not accustomed to 1940s England. Whatever. Doesn't matter. At last! That's just how it starts. Back to the streets of the cold, comfortable comforts of foggy old London. You know, I really actually think I would enjoy the weather of England, apart from the whole fact that, you know, it's England. The chimneys fill the air with a familiar tang of coal dust, while the remnant hums of small industries in Whitechapel, I can't pronounce, and Southwark rang in the ears like a symphony. South what? No, Stephanie? Is that like the name Stephanie? Stepney? I don't. Where's Camp Survivor when you need him? Soon he'd be seated in the clutter. Okay, see, maybe I need to put my glasses on. I just read that as chuttered. Well, the H and the U kind of blended together for a second there.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's still doing that to my eyes. Jesus, hang on. Let me put my glasses on.
I took my glasses off and it does the same thing.
Okay, so I'm
It's
not
fine when I've
insane.
got them on though.
I'm not insane, right? Okay. Soon he'd been seated in his cluttered, dusty office once more, ready for the next case. Perhaps finishing off some forgotten bottles of whiskey tucked away in the drawer, as all good PIs do. And mourning the irreplaceable loss of his assistant, Penny. Oh, Penny was the assistant. Okay, so that's cute. So she still comes back to help you out. That's nice. And I just take my glasses off again, which is going to be a mistake. I
Back
can go
again.
for some whiskey.
Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise. Everything's got that same old charm, and yet feels oddly new. This hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook. Maybe I'll take it a shade easier from now on.
See,
Sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue.
nice. See that? Can you just imagine right now? Dark Park, private PI. Does that not scream who I am?
Yes.
Jeez. 1 second. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Alright, yeah, I'm back. How do I... Really? Oh.
And into the office, I guess.
There they
Wow.
are. Penny's keys. Just
Yeah.
like it says in her note.
That's real safe.
No, she... Okay, so she left a note. I didn't read the note, so apparently this isn't normal. She doesn't normally do this. Thanks, Penny. Thanks, Hayes. Actually, in this case, it'd probably be Baz, because she's no longer with us. What we got here?
This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab.
Forensics? Okay. Is that an Enigma machine? I don't know, I can't click on it.
My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Far too many.
We don't talk about my debts, alright? I have one, albeit massive.
This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few
One.
blows from an ashtray.
That's all you need to pay it off for the rest of
Brutal,
the lot.
but effective.
Shut the fuck up, we don't talk about it, like I said. Alright, here's a question to anybody watching right now, and comments if you do watch later. Who here has actually utilized a typewriter? They're quite difficult. Not because of typing and whatnot. They're the standard keyboard setup now. It's just, we're so used to buttons. Having to manually press each key is fucking annoying. And slow. I type way too fast for my own good. I type faster than my brain can think. Or other way around. My brain thinks faster than I can type. So I end up typing like a sentence and my brain's already in the next sentence, so I start typing that sentence. Yeah, it's really bad. But Hayes, have you ever used a typewriter?
Yes, yes, I have.
So you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring and try to sweet talk her into coming back. If this new client brings in some decent dough, maybe I could settle what I owe her, and
Nope.
over.
Shit. Sorry. I didn't realize that tapping out would do that. No, It definitely takes a special kind of skill set. One that's definitely also lost in today's world to utilize a typewriter. Holy shit, what's up, McChief? How the hell you been? I saw you were online I don't know, like a week or two ago.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
No worries. Hope everything's well with you, man.
So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "Punch Me" written all over it. The murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nasty business, that one.
Just playing this game I got from the devs. I got it like a month ago and I should have been playing it, but don't tell anyone. You've been playing Arc Raiders? Okay, so I was part of the playtest and I was not a fan. Maybe it's because I just got dealt a really bad hand, but I did not extract, not even once. I was fucked every time. Maybe I need to play with friends. I don't know.
My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything
glad you
spick
like
and
it.
span before... well, before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one has my last name circled.
You had a lot of fun with it. It's good. That's all that matters. What do we got here?
Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details.
Mostly run into friendlies. Wow. No. No. Everyone I ever ran into was hostile as fuck. They waited until I nearly died to the machine, and then they one-shotted
The
me.
drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be a keyhole.
Shit. Oh, hang on. Who the fuck made this tech? L. Morley. There we go. I've had some more intimidating hustle moments as my level's gotten higher. Yeah, that makes sense.
The Scarlet Page. I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Hey.
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
Nope.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honour of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
Come back.
I shall endeavour to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury.
Now I
Manor.
know about the AI bullshit.
Someone slipped into the house unnoticed,
This is horrible.
and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am prepared to offer you
Jesus,
£30,000
right?
if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve
Only
it and
AI
bring the
could
true
say
killer
that
to light.
like that.
Tell me, Mr. Morley, will you accept this case?
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
The fuck is wrong with you? Let's start with that.
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story, have
Okay,
managed
so
to
yeah,
uncover
now
anything.
I understand. This is fucking painful.
Then one
AI.
day, I
Voice.
read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
But tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody, the delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede your
Sorry,
work,
I'll be back.
as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber. It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Jesus Christ, it's worth it. Wow.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder,
Convenient, yeah.
the police arrested a pair
it's
of
not only
violent
that, it's
thieves who were terrorizing the county
text to
at the
speech
time.
much?
Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the
I'm getting
opportunity,
so dissuaded.
the police locked them away for their other
What's the word?
crimes.
I don't want
and
to
the
fucking
case
play
was
this game
closed.
anymore.
But what has always
Just-
struck me as suspicious
You know.
is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves
Yeah, no,
were
this is
truly the culprits, why would
1000%
they
an AI
murder her and
voice
then leave
generation.
without
Yeah.
taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case, and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning.
Do what?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to.
Hold up.
Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000.
Wait. What?
Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
Okay, I didn't quite understand that, but 30,000 pounds in like the 1940s. So it's, I don't know what the exchange rate. Let's just pretend that's dollars. 30,000 in the 19. What is this? Let's say it's the late 40s, so 48. Let's say it's dollars, $30,000 in the 1940s. That's like, it's like $120,000, maybe even more. No, I gotta look this up. Holy fuck. Can I get a dark? Fuck. I still have the same case. Shut up. Inflation calculator. Great thing if you're looking at old movies, by the way. So, she said 30,000, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, what year do you think this is? Let's go 49 for good measure, right? $406,000 she's willing to pay me. Yeah, I don't think that's quite accurate. Also, welcome back, Hayes. The visit from the Countess Margaret Fordside was just what John needed. A case with all the right ingredients to stir his detective instincts. Shut the fuck up. An unsolved murder from 20 years ago. Abandoned by the police and the incompetence. And a generous reward. Generous reward. Yeah. Let's put it lightly. At the end. What more could a man want on his first day back? Alright. If you ever meet a PI in the real world, I guarantee you no one's ever offered them $400,000 or whatever it was to solve a case. Journey to Bloomsbury Manor passed without incident. Though rough, neglected, ravaged by years of rain, wind, made very uncomfortable ride. Whatever. He arrived uncovered in night. This is bullshit. Alright. I'll tell you what. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. She's a person who doesn't understand auctions either. Yeah. I'll get back to that in a second because I was just at an auction. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Chief, if you're still there, yeah, bidding at $5. I bid $6 million. Yeah. So, you ever watch the show Storage Wars? I used to watch it just because it was something to watch on TV at the time while I was doing other stuff. But I'll never forget, there's this one episode where this guy brings on like this football player, something like that, and the storage goes up and it's like, all right, so the bidding starts at 2,000. Who wants 2,000? And this football player who has no idea what the fuck he's doing, he goes 60,000 or something bullshit like that. And everyone looks at him like, what the fuck? Pawn Stars more, yeah. Well, they're all fake. I mean, Pawn Stars, I don't know if you know this, but every single scene in Pawn Stars is completely fake. If you weren't aware of that, like, it was 100% every person that came in says, oh, I got this one. They were all actors.
As I made my way through the dense forest path, a haunting silence enveloped.
I don't know about Storage Wars, but probably the same thing.
It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm. The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced.
Well, it's pretty bad.
Every step I took
It might
felt like a step deeper into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
Yeah, once again, my GPU's at 100. I'm probably gonna lag out here. It's, whatever. At least it opened. That's purty. Alright, hang on. My restream just lost connection. To activate... What? Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on tonight? Doubt. You know, that was a good game. We're filming away from the public. What person? Exit down. What game was that? LA Noire. That I like that game. I don't care what anyone says. That was a good game. I played that on my own. Everything's fucking blue again.
Not a sound. The stillness feels heavy. Like it's hiding something.
Rockstar could have shut the world if they made a LA Noire sequel. And a Bully sequel. Yeah. I never actually played Bully, but from what I've heard, it's been monumentous. So, I understand that. But Rockstar, you know, they always had an up and down, like, relationship. They focus way too much on GTA when they shouldn't have, and then when they need to have, they didn't. So back in the day, they had GTA 3, and then they had Vice City because they wanted to. Vice City was made like what 6 months after GTA 3, some bullshit like that. And they just like, let's put a new game out. And then once they did that, they're like, we need another San Andreas, and they're like, but people liked the East Coast, so we'll put out Liberty City Stories for PSP. Fuck it. We'll put out Vice City Stories. Fuck it. Yeah, no, they didn't know what they were doing. They didn't get their shit together until they put out 4, which their campaign marketing was spot on, by the way. But once 4 came out, they're like, wait a minute. People don't want just a gameplay. They want, like, online. So they made GTA 5, and now they're shying away from GTA 6. They totally would have made money. You're absolutely right. I ain't reading this shit.
It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exact. A blue moon, fitting for a place haunted by its own secrets.
Okay, no, this is bullshit. Alright, maybe I need to adjust the settings a little bit more, because this is ridiculous. No, not controls, not general, not video, graphics, thank you. Not anti-elements, not shadow, maybe shadows. Global illumination, yes. I'd like to be able to see what the fuck I'm doing. There we go.
Looks like the Countess left this for me. It could be useful for getting around the place.
You can now turn on the lantern. How? Apparently it's F, and apparently it's on. Oh, there it is. Follow the trail of green lights or let's see. Had to Google, I was curious, a year between GTA 3 and Vice City. 2 years later for San Andreas. So, I had to Google it. I was curious. A year between GTA 3 and Vice City. So, what I know about GTA 3 and Vice City is basically the release date is a year, like you just looked it up. What they did is they made GTA 3, they put it out there, and it became such a success that they're like, holy fuck, we need to make a new game. So they literally took GTA 3 and they made the map of Vice City, but they're like, we need to make this better. How do we make this better? Tommy Vercetti, who are we gonna vote? Ray Liotta, grab him. whatever voice actors we can get. And they paid voice actors. Almost all the budget went to the voice actors at the time. And they're like, how do we make this different? Add mopeds. Done. And they pumped it out. They literally made the entire game in 6 months or something like that. They worked tirelessly and they did that. And I don't know about San Andreas. My lady, I would kindly ask that once the midday service is complete, you grant me a few of your time left. That's cute. Yeah, no, they admitted that.
So, the housekeeper left a note for the Countess, asking her to meet here on the day of the murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
Step by step? I read one fucking note. What do you mean step by step?
A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand.
You know what I always wanted? I always wanted a globe bar. You know what I mean? A beautiful globe that could rotate, show the world as it is. But, if you open it up, booze! I'd say it was beautiful. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, not only that, McChief, but the fact that they made an entirely new video game. I mean, pretty much the same game. They made a new video game in 6 months and they sent it out there. There was no, oh wait, we need to update. Oh no, wait, hold on, we need to change this. Oh, whatever. Wait for the DLC bullshit. When they put it out, they put it out. I understand that games are very differently made nowadays, but still. So, I gave my brother my map, which came from my Opa, grandfather, in German, that still had the USSR and Yugoslavia and all that. Actually, I don't think it had Yugoslavia. I think it's too old for that, or whatever. And my brother was the one who ended up with it on his wall, because I was moving too much and I couldn't keep a track of it, so I gave it to him. One of these days, I'd like it back on my wall.
2 chairs. One of them knocked over. An empty envelope. Did the housekeeper hand the Countess a letter? Lipstick stains. Same shade the Countess wore when she visited my office. Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the conversation.
Keith.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
Yeah, now I know what they mean about the AI stuff. Welcome, Keith. I forewarn you, Keith, I am getting bored and tired. I already read this. Honestly contemplating ending, but I'm not trying to say that out loud. My mother picked Omar to go. I'm gonna get you. Wait, my mother picked Omar to go by. Dutch German, okay. So I thought Dutch went Amma, not Oma. I guess I'm wrong. But yeah. No, I'm German, so Oma and Opa.
The Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper
She was
enough to
admin.
abandon her
Could be wrong.
post so
Oh,
suddenly?
absolutely. So I never had a grandma in my life. I had Oma, Opa, Nana, and Grandpa. My grandpa did not want to be called anything other than Grandpa because he wanted to be American. He forsook. Yeah, he pre-soaked. He pre-soaked. Yeah, no. He wanted to be American. He didn't want to be Italian anymore. It was a long story about that, but it didn't matter. But yeah, no, so when I was growing up, every day I went to Oma and Opa's until I was age 5. So, yeah, my dad's side was grandma, granddad, love. Basic straightforward. Gotcha. No, it's the opposite for me. So on my father's side, we're German.
The lock has been
We're less
concealed.
no.
This door must open by some other means.
This door? You mean the glass door? Yeah. Break it open with my fists.
The Fordside family crest. A rampant dragon. A time-honoured symbol across European heraldry. Particularly among the English and the Welsh.
Fuck the Welsh. What did I just do? Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Alright, so we got a statue that moves. A green fireplace for some reason.
Lady Fordside, still seething, burned something in the fireplace.
How do you see that from 20 years ago? Are you fucking kidding me?
Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work.
Yeah, it's like straight up out of like some Linkin Park bullshit. Okay, this one has to move too. Great.
I quite like it.
I know you do. You're an emo child. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Me for a bit.
You like Linkin Park, don't you?
I did.
Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors.
If you feel like giving Ark another try in the future, send me a message. And no, honestly, I'm not willing to pay for it just to try it. You know what I mean? Oops.
I didn't enjoy it either, but I'm biased because I really don't like PvP much.
Yeah, I'm sure with friends it's a lot of fun, but no. Just no. Okay, well, I have to figure this all bullshit out, and what time is it? It's 8 o'clock on a Friday, and I do not feel like figuring this out. Is
You
that
probably
fair
shouldn't
enough
have
to say?
chosen a mystery game.
I know, but I felt obligated to play this, and I'll probably come back to it. That's the thing. I will come back to it. Maybe. No, I definitely will. Because I do find it interesting. It's just, after the
Even though
long...
you've been streaming 50 minutes, I think you've only played like 20 minutes of it.
I know! That's the other thing. It's just like...
It's a very slow game.
Yeah. And it's not adding up too fast, and... oh my god. And now I got my first puzzle, and I've been reading chat, and I'm not paying attention, and I had a long day, yada yada yada. I'm making excuses. But no, I think I'm gonna have to sadly ended here simply because I'm not feeling it. I was actually feeling it until I actually played it. Yeah. Glad Chief's here though. Good to see him. Nope. Nope. I'll come back to it. Quit. Guess I would like to quit. Sorry, guys. Not tonight. I would say maybe next time, but I don't know when next time is. I'll tell you what though. Sunday, if not Monday, for me Americans, I do plan on playing Split Fiction with Hayes. She was generous enough to buy the game for me, so I can just download the friend pass and we'll see how that goes. Do you know, with the friend pass, can you play either character?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it.
Okay, and the other question is, have you seen gameplay of the game?
Oh, very minimal. Like, I haven't actually watched anything of it, no.
You haven't actually watched any. Well, I mean, like in the past, whenever I played a game, like, what was it? What was the first one they made? A Way Out? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always played Lenny just because Lenny is me. And then the second gameplay, we were like, oh yeah, I need to play the chick on It Takes Two just because the chick is totally me. I was hoping that you knew anything about that. No.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm not rating anybody. I got 7 people watching. Thank you for all that stuff. But nah, it's not feeling it tonight. Not a long week. It's fun. I'll be back. I swear. You got anything else?
Nah, good night, everyone.
Yep. Thank you very much for watching. Wow, up to 8 viewers. Yeah. Until next time, guys. I don't know. Good night.